world traveler, mom, Spartan, single mom, lifelong learner, award-winning teacher, girlfriend, colleague. These words, as you know, describe one of tonight's honorees and our friend Wendy Huff. At times like this, we're glad to have friends and family with us, but we also think about those who can't be here with us. For Wendy, that category includes a significant male figure in her life, one who particularly helped shape her in those challenging adolescent years, who passed away a few years ago, and that would be David Bowie. Although he can't be here, Wendy, he will be here in spirit. Wendy grew up in the Somerton section of Northeast Philly. She later attended Jenkintown High School and started a family legacy of being a Red, or on the Red team.
Go Red!
And in Jenkintown, that goes down the family line, and once red, always red. I won't tell you in deference when Wendy graduated from Jenkintown High, but I will tell you that at the Highway, which is over in Jenkintown, a ticket cost $1.50, and Led Zeppelin just released the 4th album. Even as an adolescent, Wendy showed her independent streak. Once, without warning, she surprised the entire family by completing a totally unannounced move from the 3rd floor bedroom down to the basement. Around this time, she also began her summer working career on the Ocean City Boardwalk, slinging original frozen custard at Boardwalk. Now, graduating college with an elementary ed cert, Wendy began her career at Wordsworth Academy, teaching learning disabled teenagers. She worked there a couple years, and then, single at the time, she jumped at an offer when friends said, "Come and join us in Kuwait." If you ask Wendy about this, she'll tell you she said yes to an incredible opportunity that changed her forever, led to greater career opportunities, and made her a better teacher. Now, skipping some time period and coming back to Jenkintown.
Why not?
Mid-1995, Wendy was considering what's her next teaching move, and she saw a Springfield School District ad in the newspaper entitled "Heroes Wanted," and that caught her eye. Now, had she followed her own oft-repeated guidance to her students, slow down, read more carefully, she would have seen that the ad's promise was of limited duration, and that as teachers, we can be heroes just for one day. We can be us just for one day. Now, early on, if you understand what I just did, you're a certain age. If you don't, look at an older person at the beginning. Early on, Wendy was part of a team in Springfield that included, among others, Donna Hartwell, John Wooders, Peggy Vossler, Sue Duckwitz, and Laurie Pinelli, among others. I'm told it was a wonderful time of creating a team from scratch by bringing in veteran teachers together with various viewpoints and ideas, and a lot of strong, positive personalities. Wendy was always interested in writing and literature and helped write many language arts units. Her colleagues then and now shared some comments about her. One, I appreciate Wendy for never being afraid to speak her mind no matter the circumstances. These are from different people. She's caring and recognizes and takes appropriate action when a student's writing may indicate an emotional struggle. Wendy's a master teacher who runs her classroom with efficiency and purpose and supports her students as she challenges them with high expectations. Others appreciate, Wendy, your willingness to fight for what you believe in and to try new strategies or ideas. Last, Wendy is not afraid of hard work and often embraces and undertakes new ideas and initiatives with verve. She's a steadfast advocate for the writing-based curriculum that has completely transformed the ELA curriculum and the students' attitudes towards writing and reading. Her efforts revolutionized the ELA department and will have lasting effects long after she physically leaves the building. 3 years ago, Wendy was selected for a Voices of Inspiration Award for Teaching Excellence. that recognized exceptional educators in Montgomery County who have shown an extraordinary dedication to young people while exhibiting the qualities that represent a truly inspirational teacher. I have been impressed by Wendy's work ethic and active participation in whatever she's involved in. Even as she has approached her retirement, she remained fully involved and participatory in her job as classroom teacher, 6th grade and leadership team member, and language arts department chair. In the 16 years I've worked with her, she has gone from being married to divorced to being a single mom and having what appears to me to have been the laboring oar in raising her 2 sons, George and Will. In regard to our own respective children, Wendy and I have shared many stories, sought each other's advice, and provided a listening ear to each other. I have great respect for Wendy in her role as a mother and daughter. Doing okay. John, so far I'm good.
I'm asking you right now about singing and crying again.
I don't know where they put this stuff. In recent years, Wendy and I have been happy to have another man enter her life, and that's Dan McKinley. Now, I know this because Dan is usually the first word when you say to Wendy, "How's your weekend?" And Dan and I went biking in New York City. We did a Penn State road trip. We flew down to North Carolina. Dan is here with us tonight, next to Wendy. Welcome, Dan. Early on, I have it on good authority that Dan was intrigued by Wendy's independence and strong will and took to affectionately calling her Rebel. Although not many folks know this, Dan got Wendy to commit to the relationship when early on, at the end of a date, I think it was dancing, and surprising even himself, he blurted out to Wendy, "Rebel, rebel, you've torn your dress. Rebel, rebel, your face is a mess. Rebel, rebel, how could they know? Hot tramp, I love you so." Now, Wendy, as I was preparing for tonight, I felt you deserved more recognition than I could offer. So I called in some favors and secured more formal recognition for you, specifically from the President of the United States. If okay with you, can I read the letter that I got today? Is that all right with you? I haven't read this. I had requested it, and I got it in the mail today. So that's a photograph, obviously suitable for framing. I'm sure Wendy is already where to put it. So let me read the letter. I don't know if you've seen it, but with the new president, there's new White House stationery. That says Trump White House. It's a little different. Let me just briefly read it. So, this is not funny. This is serious. Education is a lifelong pursuit and an admirable profession. A teacher guides and helps develop our youth as they seek to gain knowledge, truth, and success. It's a difficult, often thankless job. Practitioners must possess a wide variety of personal qualities such as patience, compassion, and the ability to deal with parents. Today we salute you, Wendy. As the first teacher from Pennsylvania I have recognized, this is quite an honor, something special, very special. I extend warm greetings from the Trump White House and congratulate you and colleagues Susan Brunel and Jeanette Klarman. Your nearly 4 decades of teaching represent a tremendous accomplishment, really remarkable. There is nothing more important than being a teacher and being a great teacher. You are great, Wendy. All teachers are great. I am great. And so really, congratulations to us all. By making the most of your own educational opportunities and setting high standards for yourself and others, you achieve many goals and now get to reap the rewards, including what I understand is a very generous teacher's pension. You dedicated yourself to inspiring young minds and putting our children on a path to happiness and success. Lots of success. Hopefully financial success. Make lots of money, right? I share the pride of your family and loved ones, administrators, colleagues, and the thousands of students whose lives you touched for the better. In closing, Wendy, I hope you fully appreciate that the time I spent drafting, revising, and writing this letter is the longest time period this year during which I have neither tweeted nor watched Fox News. It also exceeds the time I've spent with Melania this year, but that's another story. Sincerely, Donald J. Trump, President of the United States. In closing, Wendy, you are a strong, caring, and independent person. Through your words and deeds and accomplishments, you have shown others that learning is a lifelong endeavor and pursuit. Those in your life have great respect for you, Wendy, as you juggled and managed the many obstacles and opportunities, one might say, all of the changes in your personal and professional life, and did so skillfully. As you begin your next adventure, I'd like to remind you, Wendy, nothing's gonna touch you in these golden years. Golden years. Gold. Wop, wop, wop. Gold. Gold. Wop, wop, wop.
Yes, you do. You know that song. It just doesn't sound the same as that. It sounds exactly the same. Where is the golden years. What?
Yes.
Scott, I'm just coming up to thank you in a second.
So, Wendy, I received your final STMS orders. I'd like to share those with you now. Ground control to ground control to Major Hoff. This is ground control to Major Hoff. You've really made the grade, and very soon you will have nary a care. Now it's time to leave the capsule if you dare.
Yes.
Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. Ground control to Major Hoff. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Commencing countdown. Engines on. 5, 4, 3. Check the ignition, and may God's love be with you. 2, 1, lift off to retirement.
Without his weekly agenda. What am I going to do?
It's nice to know that I meant something.
But the other thing I want to say is, who knew Scott could sing?
The talent show next year.